the way forward, which gives foremost priority for education, research and innovation as essential elements for sustainable development. It is in this backdrop that KDU has deeply pondered over its role and function as a university and taken many initiatives to introduce some crucial and innovative changes in higher education to complement the nation's attempt to expand developmental horizons through education, research and innovation. KDU has proved that nothing is impossible if things are done in the right spirit, dedication and commitment. So our innovations in the field of education have paid dividends for the country. A few years ago, the scope of KDU was to produce graduated officers only for the armed forces. In contrast, today, its outlook has undergone a vast change and it proudly caters to the nation's higher educational needs by providing opportunities for the civilian day scholars to follow the high-quality degree programs in a disciplined environment. Today, we offer every opportunity for the Sri Lankans as well as the foreign students to become well-sought-after graduates in diverse fields. The target is to produce practically oriented, well-disciplined and patriotic graduates with soft skills essential for enhanced employability. We have also undertaken a few mega projects that directly impact the expansion of educational opportunities in the country. The establishment of the southern campus of KDU at Suryavava Hambantota, targeting the introduction of some unique degree programs in the fields of built environment and spatial sciences, etc., is a major undertaking targeting expansion of educational opportunities to the periphery, thereby ensuring parity in higher education in the country. The KDU Hospital, the first ever university hospital in Sri Lanka, with facilities for military and civil patient services, clinical trials and high-end laboratory testing, will be ready by August 2015, and it will provide assistance in healthcare for nation building. The establishment of the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences of KDU is yet another innovation that helps Sri Lanka to produce nurses, physiotherapists and other allied health professionals whose service in developing the nation would be of considerable value. Ladies and gentlemen, the conventional wisdom informs us that the education expands the horizons of knowledge, which in turn facilitates innovation and thus the rationale for expanding educational opportunities in a country. KDU, having clearly understood its responsibility in this regard, works as an agent of change in several significant areas in tertiary education in Sri Lanka. Accordingly, we have dedicated ourselves to linking education with research and innovation through several important projects, programs and initiatives. For instance, KDU is developing its scientific research wing under KDU Institute for Combinatorial Advanced Research and Education, known as the KDU CARE. The objective is to discover, implement and operate state-of-the-art scientific technologies which would enhance KDU's scientific education and medical research capabilities. KDU CARE is progressing well, and by now it has commenced 11 scientific projects as public-private partnerships. We are in the process of establishing KDU CARE Technology Park in KDU Southern Campus in Hambantota. Moreover, 4 factories, 2 in Suryavava, 1 in Sevanagana and 1 in upcountry, will be set up in the coming months. We have attracted significant amount of funds as investment for these events and ventures. For the first time in Sri Lanka, we will be constructing a good manufacturing practices, GMP certified manufacturing plant for producing antibodies and vaccines, especially focusing on the production of antivenom for the Sri Lankan poisonous snake bites. Further, we have introduced a Dean Research position in first time in the university system in Sri Lanka to invigorate the research culture in the university. We have established a 24/7 research laboratory, a state-of-the-art advanced proteomics and genomics laboratory to facilitate the conduct of high-end research at Kotelawala Defense University. We have also introduced attractive incentives to encourage conduct of research, publications in high-impact peer-reviewed journals, and applications for patents. We believe that these measures we take today will definitely pay dividends in Sri Lanka in the near future. The initiative taken by the Faculty of Graduate Studies to offer opportunities to read for research degrees at master's and PhD levels and KDU Care are expected to generate high caliber researchers required for the country for its development. Ladies and gentlemen, I make this an opportunity to make the humble claim that all in all, KDU is playing a leading role in expanding higher education opportunities in Sri Lanka, thereby making a considerable contribution to make Sri Lanka's knowledge hub in Asia as envisaged in Mahinda Chintana. Ladies and gentlemen, I should also express our grateful thanks to His Excellency the President and his government for their blessings and encouragement for our initiatives. To the Secretary Defense, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who is the tower of strength for KDU, for his invaluable guidance in his capacity as the Chairman, Board of Management, KDU. Commanders of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Additional Secretary, Civil Security and Development, the Treasury Representative, as members of the Board of Management, for their diverse contributions for the upliftment of the KDU. Ladies and gentlemen, KDU's annual international conference is a major contribution to the creation and dissemination of knowledge. The conference links other universities, both local and foreign, higher educational institutions, professional bodies, and the industry by providing a platform for their academics and professionals for presentation and publication of research in many fields of specializations. It is heartening to note that this year the conference secretary received an overwhelming number of abstracts, out of which 195 were selected for presentation through a peer reviewing process. Let us look forward to participating in highly fruitful plenary and technical sessions that will be held today and tomorrow at KDU. Finally, let me conclude by once again welcoming all the dignitaries, intellectuals, participants, foreign and local, and wishing that the deliberations of this conference would mark a positive contribution for the betterment of Sri Lanka as well as the rest of the world. I conclude by wishing that KDU International Research Conference will be a fruitful and a memorable one for all the presenters and participants alike. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now have the honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Honorable Dr. Sarath Amunugama. Dr. Amunugama is a renowned politician and also a reputed scholar whose academic achievements are many. He earned his BA Honours degree in Sociology from University of Ceylon in 1961. In 1973, he graduated from the University of Saskatchewan in Canada with a Master of Arts in Social Sciences. Dr. Sarath Amulgama earned his PhD in ethnology in 1986 from University of Paris. He was awarded a visiting fellowship to Harvard University, USA from 1990 to 1991, exemplifying his status as an eminent scholar. There are numerous publications in both English and Sinhala to his name, with 7 books in English and numerous paper publications. In addition, Dr. Amulgama was a lecturer in sociology at the University of Ceylon from 1961 to 1962. In 1962, he passed the civil service examination at high standard to enter the administrative service. Then he served as a chairman, a director, and a secretary in many public sector organizations, notably as the secretary to the Ministry of State, chairman of Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, and Secretary General of ASEAN Mass Communication. His political career too has been a star-studded one. Having started his illustrious political career in 1992 as a provincial councillor, Dr. Amulgama entered Parliament in 1994 as an opposition MP. He became the minister in 1999, and since then he has been holding many important portfolios such as rehabilitation, irrigation and water management, education and higher education, finance and planning, and industries and investment promotion, public administration and home affairs, enterprises development and investment promotion, and public administration and home affairs. In addition, he has served as a deputy minister of several ministries, as a senior presidential advisor on economic and monetary affairs. Honorable Dr. Amulgama is currently serving as the Senior Minister of International Monetary Corporation and Deputy Finance Minister and Planning. And under the current portfolio, Dr. Amulgama's contribution has been immense. He is in charge of the coordination with the ministries related to finance, planning, economic development, external affairs, foreign employment, commerce, trade, science, technology, industries, tourism, and aviation, aiming the economic development of Sri Lanka. He also oversees the coordination and reviewing of policies and development programs implemented by the national and international organizations in order to uplift the Sri Lanka's image in the world's economy. Dr. Amulgama was also the country head appointed by the Sri Lankan government for International Monetary Fund, World Bank and Asian Development Bank, and in that capacity he participated in numerous international seminars, conferences and workshops. Ladies and gentlemen, with these exceptional credentials, Honorable Dr. Amulgama is the ideal personality to deliver the keynote address at this international conference on the theme of expanding developmental horizons through education, research and innovations. Let me have the honor to respectfully invite Honorable Minister to take the podium.